because you always just got to attack it when defending.
I think it's like
people deluded. I'm back again. Arsenal 4, Chelsea 1. Arsenal's Highlanders 4, COBHAM 1. Again, we know what the best academy in London really is. COBHAM in the mud. I don't know about them guys. Highland Demons, man. We savaged them. On a serious note, again, disclaimer for those of you who can't take a bit of banter. Of course, Chelsea have a fantastic academy. We keep picking up players, and even players that aren't making it there. You look, when they talk about their career, they somehow was at Chelsea. So I've got nothing but admiration for how Chelsea develop players, how they scout players. You know, everything they do, Chelsea are great. But isolated to this game, they got savaged in it. Halen, we did all right. And, you know, Omari, you know, Brooke, half of these guys cross paths with Chelsea. Maybe certain scouts made the wrong decisions because they came back to haunt them. Really and truly. Fantastic, pardon me, fantastic performance, you know. Again, to beat a team like Chelsea, I don't think Chelsea played to the same quality they can and have done in previous weeks and what they're known for, but we can't be accountable for that. To have any chance against Chelsea, first things first, at all age groups, not in an over-exuberant way, you know, even their smaller players, their Chelsea's players are kind of strong, you know, if whether they're tonk, they're slim build, whatever, they've got a core, they're on the physical battle. That's another thing I really admire. So you need to be up for that. The whole team needs to be at it. You know, a left back can't have an off day. Centre half can't have an off day. Chelsea have a fantastic academy and a fantastic pipeline. It's, you know, the fans, them are there of both fans, mainly Arsenal fans at the Emirates. It's a good look at playing at the carpet for these boys, and they relished it. You know, it was a fantastic, fantastic performance. I mean, the thing I like the most is the handbags. I'm seeing OMARI HUTCHINSON grabbing man up. You know me, I love cashing and all of these sort of things. It's nice to see my young thugs don't take bad up. But, you know, on a serious note, man to a man, fantastic performance. Before I talk about the players, shout out Kevin Betsy and his coaching staff, because, you know, the hybrid 4-4-2 they work with, I've been watching it on a couple of times now. I've got nothing but admiration for it. You know, it's actually a fantastic system. You know, the midfield battle was being won. Salah Adine and Jack Francis, you know, they were quite silky in midfield and they always had a lot of space. The fullbacks, the runs Mika Berev, and OMARI HUTCHINSON are making, it was, you know, it's fantastic from a tactical point of view. I did feel Salah to get better and go to the next level. He's a good player. I think he was at times muscled out of possession far too easily for someone as silky as he is. But other than that, we was crazy. You know, we did well. You know, Joel Lopez or Ali Inca. I can't lie, if I'm Joel Lopez, I'm claiming that move. Fantastic move down the right, temporarily goes to the left, looks like it's broken down. Joel Lopez has smashed it back across. It looks like he's taking a slight deflection. I'd be saying strikers finish. Who cares? We're a goal up. We let ourselves down. If I can remember correctly, it was Salah. You know, again, we're dribbling, we're getting caught in possession. I've seen a number of our midfielders do this season. I remember when Charlie did it at Anfield. These boys need to learn when to do that. But he's been muscled off the ball too easily and he's looking at the ref to save him. The ref doesn't save him. We're pegged back. It's a cheap mistake. You know, one thing I did like is that didn't last long. You know, God forbid, I can't remember who played the power pass for the second goal. Absolutely fantastic. You know, Mika Berev, a lovely run, improvised finish. He bags, he gets us back in the game. Second half was all us. I thought we couldn't go up another gear. We went up another gear. OMARI wanted a goal. You know, everyone in the team looked like they smelt that a goal could happen. Oli Inca was doing his thing. We're earning corners. We're moving mad. Again, the fans, them are doing what they need to do. OMARI HUTCHINSON's goals are a thing of beauty. It's a fantastic move, which obviously ends with him. It's Iron Robin-esque. It's what we want to see him do in the first team. By God's grace, he develops. You know, he's cutting, he's pulling in the back of the net. It's a fantastic finish. If you haven't seen it, go and look at it. You know, Marcelo Flores adds insult to injury and makes it 4-1 with a good finish inside the area. And as I said, you know, he's a talented player and he's been showing it at 18s and here and there. I think in the last few weeks, Flores has really upped it a bit. Whatever that's for, he'd have to tell you, but I think he's playing quite well. You know, man to a man, we did our job. Everybody involved. The only thing I'd say in terms of improvement, we probably could have scored more, but probably the only period when we should have, you know, we could have got a clean sheet. Unusually, that was a real off day from Chelsea, but we can't be dealt with that. I think we had their number. I think we broke with intent. As I said, I think we should have scored more. I feel we, you know, a couple of our players got to probably improve a bit physically. Salah in particular muscled off the ball a bit too easily, but we've got some special players, man. You know, Brooke, Omari, Flores, you know, not just them. Mika, it's interesting to see what's going to happen with him. Man to a man. We've got some interesting prospects, man. And as I said, I'm full of admiration for the coaching staff, because it's the runs being made by Omari and Mika, in my opinion, that are setting a lot of these things. It was a fantastic game to watch, and it was a fantastic performance from our boys, man. It was lovely to see hella players, you know, centre halves are fancying having a shot. So yeah, fantastic day out for the people who made it to the Emirates. Fantastic game. Again, it's always nice to win the London derbies at all levels. So yeah, we go marching on. It is what it is, people. You know, we're in a couple of cups this year. Again, hope we can bring some silverware back to the back to London Goalie. I was about to say the Emirates, but yeah, technically the Emirates. But yeah, on that note, that's all I've got to say, people. Stay blessed. Again, that's just my 2 pence I've had to say on our 23s. I'm out.
There's always just that active red flag defending.
I think it's like